This video is about tags in Microsoft Azure. So there are the two things in agenda we will understand. First we will go through what are tags. We will understand tags, and then we will see some examples. How we can use those tags. You know, and tagging pattern with examples. So let's understand first what are tags. Tags are metadata elements that you can apply to your Azure resources. So this is key, right? You can apply tags on the Azure resources. They are key value pair. This is important to understand. They are key value pairs, right? There is a key and there is a value. Help you to identify resources based upon settings that are relevant to your organization. And when we say relevant to organization, we will understand in the example how you can define key and what can be the possible values of those key. We will see some examples of it. And then third is if you want to track the deployment environment for your resources, add a key. So this is type of example, right? So if you want to, identify your resources by deployment environment like dev, QA, production, UAT, etc., then you should have the key like environment, and values can be like development, QA, UAT, etc. You can apply tags to your Azure resources, resource group, and subscription. So please understand, right? These are the things in Microsoft Azure Cloud where you can apply tags: Azure resources, resource groups, and subscriptions. Now, resource tags support all cost accruing services. We will cover this cost accruing services, like we can produce reports based upon especially the cost reports, right, based upon the tags. Tags are stored plain text. They are not images or anything. They are just pure plain text. Never add sensitive values to tags. This is very important to understand. Do not add any sensitive information in the text. Why? Because that information can be exposed in the multiple reports. Right. So as you can see here, sensitive values could be exposed through many methods, including cost reports. Tag names are case sensitive for operations. So names are case sensitive, text values are case sensitive. Please understand, right? So when you search resources based upon tags, or when you produce a report, those keys and values are case sensitive. Now, the last point, max 50 tags in the resource are allowed. You can have up to 50 tags, you cannot have more than it. You can have less than it, you can have one tag, you can have 50 tags. So let's move to the next agenda. Next one is tagging pattern example. Right, so these are some example I put here. Let's say you want to track your resources based upon a functional. So when the function says okay, and env can be one of the key environment, and then values can be production, value can be staging, value can be dev, based upon what all environment your organization is having. Now you can tag like classification. So there are the classification confidentiality, right? It can be private, it can be public, it can be internal. So completely depend what all classification your organization is having. You also can group your resources based upon SLA. It may be 24 hours, it can be 12 hours, it can be 18 hours, depending upon what type of service you are providing. You can tag your resources based upon accounting, like department, maybe finance, owner, maybe cloud kitchen. You can have the stakeholders, so user 1, user 2, user 3 is basically they are essentially the stakeholders, whoever are part of your business. You also can group your resources based upon the purpose. So you can have tags like business process, support, business impact, moderate, revenue impact high. I think that's all. The agenda was to understand what are the tags. So we covered it. What are the tags and tag with pattern example, right? So quickly go through. These are the these are the tags. We can have maximum 50 tags, and then these are some of the example. This was Kishan from cloudkishan.com. If you like this video, just like it and subscribe my channel so that you keep getting the notifications. Thank you. That's it for today. See you later. Bye bye.